speaking about culture, I follow you. Two days ago, you had posted about, you had a blog, and kindly watch out at
Rocabrera Travels.
Rocabrera Travels.
Yeah.
Your content was about, you are shocked that polygamy is real in Africa.
Yeah.
What are you, I know you explained, or maybe you came to know about it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, it's very different. It's not something that I'm used to. That is not even allowed in my country.
Okay,
so
is it illegal?
It doesn't exist. It's not even that it's illegal. It can exist maybe in open, in relationship like boyfriend and girlfriends that without marriage, without marriage in between. But this polygamy works as the woman can also be with other men, and the man can be. It's like a free relationship, But it doesn't exist. Polygamy in terms of law, like you can marry more than one woman, more than one person. That doesn't exist in my culture. No, it's just monogamy relationship. You can only marry one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have any effects here in Africa now that you've interacted with people? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad?
I don't think that I'm someone to judge if it's good or bad. It's just something that it's not something that I would choose. That's for sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I've been following also. First of all, as I told you before, when I saw your music on YouTube and on some social media spaces. But then I didn't know you are Marwa's Blackson. And you are a musician first.
Yeah.
But right now you do a cocktail of things. Which one do you like to do most?
So I like everything because I feel like I'm multi-talent, I love to do many different things. And I also feel like they are very connected. Like also, I always knew that my music career can be very connected to my travel life. And so I really do. And now that I'm blogging more my life, because I wasn't used to do that. My content was more music. Specifically, and now I'm maybe more vlogging my life and showing who I am, as a person. I'm having a lot of fun, to be honest. I'm really enjoying.
So which one will you prefer? Will you prefer music? Will you prefer podcast? Will you prefer vlogging? From now moving forward.
I will stick to all of it. It's not that I will quit something and I will stop doing something. No, because that's part of me. It's my life. It's what I want to do in life. So it's not that I'm quitting something. I would just stick. Maybe I'm a little bit paused with my podcast, but I do want to put more energy on it, and I'm very soon to start launching. My podcast is in Spanish right now.
Oh, not in English?
No, but I'm very soon to start posting in English, English episode.
Okay.
It was my idea before, but it took me a while to create my podcast, organize it, everything, create every episode also. But yes, I'm very soon to launch the English episodes, and yes, I will stick to all of it, Of course, I divide my energy. Sometimes I want to do more of something. Sometimes I want to do more of something else. In this moment, maybe majority of my energy is in blogging and traveling, and I'm taking a break from music in terms of singing. Because I was singing almost every day in Mexico, and also I needed a break, So for now, I'm more into blogging and traveling, because I wanted also to reactivate my traveler life, because I was living in the same place for 2 years. And I wanted to go out and start moving again. So I will be doing that.
So many people are inspired by you, by your stories. So I think the podcast, I would love to watch your podcast, but in English. Or maybe, does it have subtitles?
My Spanish episodes, I have them just in Spanish. It's actually, the podcast is just an audio, So you can find it on Spotify. And YouTube with my Rocabrera Travels, that's where you find the podcast. But the English episode will be only podcast, so it's just audio on Spotify. But I will do video podcast on YouTube. So if you're driving and you wanna just hear, you go to Spotify, or if you're in the phone or TV and you want to also watch me while I'm speaking, you can go to Ro Cabrera Travels, and the podcast new episode is coming very soon. My podcast name is The Sound of My Voice.
The Sound of My Voice.
Exactly, yes.
Awesome.
And I talk a lot about different topics, personal stories, you know, my different stories. I also I have guests sometimes, you know, we talk about different topics, like my last episode, it was in Spanish, but it was amazing with a friend from Mexico. We were talking about finances and the energy of money. I always try to bring the idea of the power of the voice. You know, I have an episode which is called The Power of Words, because words are very, very powerful. So sometimes we're not even aware, you know, of what we are saying. When we say something, we are just creating magic with our words, you know. You can bless someone, or you can just send them to not nice places, you know.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I incentivize through my podcast the idea of also being more connected to our voice, to speak our truth. There's a lot of people that maybe is very shy, you know, to express their emotions, things like this. Meditation, guided meditations also, and many ideas that I will be bringing step by step.
I'm looking forward to see that. Now that you are in Africa, in Villa Medellin, because the pronunciation of L is J.
So me as an Argentinian, I will pronounce Villa Medellin.
Villa
Medellin.
V for B. Villa.
Well, if Argentinian, I would say Villa Medellin.
What? It's a tongue twister. Villa Medellin.
But for now, Villa Medellin is more than okay. Okay. Double L can sound like a sh, you know.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, will you come back here again? What's your plan now that you're here? Do you want to be here full time to relocate to Africa, or you want to visit both homes once in a while?
So Argentina is not my home anymore. You know, I left Argentina 3 years ago, and I just go to visit my family once in a while. But I don't see myself living in Argentina long term. Like I said goodbye to Argentina 3 years ago.
Okay. So you will relocate to Africa fully and travel the world?
Yeah, probably yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you apply for dual citizenship? Because here in Kenya we can give you the chance to apply for dual citizenship. Do you want to be a Kenyan citizen?
I'm not even thinking about it yet. You know, I guess I just arrived. You know, and maybe that's something that maybe I want to do in the future. I don't know, because also from January we have free visas. Sure. So that's also very helpful. In terms if I want the residence, Kenyan residence, I will see if it's really like something that I need. For sure I will. But those things maybe are more like I tend to do them when I really need it, you know. For now, my Argentinian passport is really, really good, and it helps me. I love being an Argentinian, you know. The
Argentinian passport gives you access to so many countries.
Actually, it's very powerful. I think I have access to like 120 countries.
What?
Yes.
So that's more than enough.
Yes.
More than enough.
Yes. So it's good. It's good.
Is there that one place in Kenya you'd like to visit?
In Kenya, well, I don't know. In Kenya, but in Africa, in general, for sure, Egypt is one of my dreams. And I do want to go to Madagascar because I dream about getting to know the baobab trees. Also, well, I want to go to Mombasa here in Kenya. I want to go to Mombasa, you know, to the beach areas. I love the beach, so I would like to see that. And I would love to do safari. Also. Probably. I don't know if that happens maybe here in Kenya or maybe in Tanzania. It depends where the animals are, you know.
I think maybe if you get the wild beast migration, will be the best experience.
Yeah, I heard that is like around August.
Yeah,
right?
August.
Okay.
Now, I don't know, maybe if you will go just to Masai Mara because it's around this place to experience that safari.
Yes.
Because most of people from your country, they come to our country for the Masai Mara.
For the Masai.
Yeah, it's very, very famous.
Yes, I know.
And would you wish to come to China someday?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't have a no for any place, you know.
Yeah.
Every place I would like to go. Yeah.
Every place.
Yes.
It's my first time going to China, and I'm loving it.
Right.
They have a very pristine culture, and in terms of vlogging, China is unexplored.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you come to China, it will be amazing.
All right.
Yeah, and I would like to meet you in China.
All right. Yeah, Marwa hasn't been in China neither, so.
And the last time he came to China, it was a bad experience. Yeah, because he ended up being deported.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened then.
Yeah.
He just arrived in Hong Kong and he was deported back.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe next time things will be better.
Yeah.
Right. Because I know the Chinese are a bit sensitive.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, but we sorry that happened. But in future, I'm sure he'll come to amazing places. Yeah. Okay. What do you say to my fans?
Yeah. All right. Everybody, it was a pleasure to meet you. You can follow my journey also in Roca Cabrera Travels or Roca Cabrera Music. That's where you can hear me singing. Thank you for hosting me on your channel. It was a pleasure, and I hope to see you soon.
Okay, before you go, can you say this is ANOTO in China?
This is ANOTO in China, in Kenya, in Venezuela.
Yay! Now let me tell you how to say it in Chinese. And then we'll say it in Spanish.
Okay.
So in Chinese is Jagashi ANOTO Zai Jongo.
Oh, that was long.
Okay, we say it slowly. Say
Jagashi
ANOTO Zai Jongo. Yeah, so that means this is ANOTO in China.
Okay.
How about in Spanish?
Esto es ANOTO en China.
Esto es ANOTO in China. Awesome, very amazing. Thank you so much for featuring on my vlog. I really appreciate it.